for both of you, you know, what's been that like audition that you got some feedback, it really stuck with you, and it propelled you throughout your journey as an actor?
Gosh, I think it was one of my very first auditions. Since my first audition and since my first job, each director of every job has recommended me to the next director. So I'm a bit starved of the audition process, to answer your question fully. But I think the biggest shock to my system was after my first audition, which I did with my heart pounding and thought, my life, is this really going to come true? That what they said was remarkable. When can you start? Wow. That's what they said. They asked me when I was available, as if I had a busy schedule. When can you start? I said now.
Yeah.
Now.
That's amazing. Yeah, what about yourself?
It was my second audition. My second professional audition. The first one was on a Tuesday. It was for the O.J. Simpson story. And it was the role that Sterling K. Brown eventually played. Mm-hmm. And I had no business like auditioning for that. I was like 28 or something like that, but it said come in, and I went in. On Thursday, I auditioned for Cadillac in this show called The Get Down, which ended up being my first job. And I remember I was so prepared. I did the job. I prepared. I had my relaxed shoulders. I did all of the work, and I went in and I just performed the role. And then I went home, and the lady who ended up being my agent at the time, she called and she said, "What did you do?" I remember. She said, "What did you do?" I was like, I don't know. I just did what I was supposed to do. And she said, "They loved it." And and so what I remember from that was to really respect the preparation process, to really, really respect it. And if you do that, you respect yourself, you respect the room, and they will remember you. You know, whether you get the job or not. You know, like they'll remember you. So that was my second audition.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
What did you do? That's a lovely question.
She said, "What did you do?"
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.